12, 1984. It began initially because a group of community leaders looked at what was happening in our own local community, the North Penn community, and decided that the issue of affordable housing needed to be addressed. And they wrote to the Gannett Foundation and received $50,000 in stocks in 1984, of which we began with $34,000 to operate the agency. Our mission is to provide permanent solutions to the housing problems faced by the homeless, near homeless, and victims of domestic violence. And the solution we would like to offer is the long-term solution. In the earlier years, we actually began our services in the soup kitchen, which is known as Manor on Main Street. And then we moved to 617 West Main, and we're now at our present location, which is 311 North Broad. The services that we provide through the programs are, for instance, a food cupboard. We realize that if you are homeless, more than likely you have no food to eat. And so we have a government food pantry, and we also have a supplemental food pantry that is basically donated food from the community or donated from the grocery stores, where we're able to help people who are hungry for the month. On a given month, we may help over 150 families with food from either cupboard. The other piece is that we also provide clothing, and we give furniture. If you move because you've been a victim of domestic violence, you leave everything behind. And so everything to us means as simple as giving somebody a pot, a knife, and a fork, and a plate. Something so basic that sometimes we forget ourselves, but we try to provide those services also to our families. We've been doing our numbers, and right now we know we're at the 5,200 individuals, and we're counting everybody in the family, because if we provided a roof over someone's head, which was that mother and her 3 children, we've also assisted those kids in having a safe, decent house. We've helped them in a new school situation. We provided those clothes. And another piece of the service would be the school bag program. We started it a while back with a picnic at Rice Roads Park. Now we no longer do the picnic, but we certainly try to provide the school bags with supplies. And that has been a good program for our clients also. In the coming months, the one thing that I know will be on our hearts as an agency is the need for a fund to help us help those that are faced with the need for emergency shelter, for example. Many families during the summer months, right or wrong, are able to sleep in their cars or they're in their parks, and this is families and individuals. Once school begins to happen, mom and children know that they need to have a location for those kids to go to school. Even if we could place them in an emergency shelter for a week, and then we buy time by going to other churches for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, while we try to actively find landlords who will help them, this becomes crucial because winter is fast approaching, and where will those families stay? So I always like to let people know that because you're modest in size does not mean you can be modest in giving, because giving can be whatever it is that's in your heart. And so your church could, right now, put a box out, and every Sunday somebody can drop a flip the lid can in that box. Dry cereal. If you're hungry and you have no milk, dry cereal goes a long way. And so I think any congregation that's willing to help us, if you're creative, you'll be able to find many, many ways that you can offer assistance. I really do feel that it is a ministry. We know each day we help the least of these. And for the 25 years that I've been here, I know that God has given us the strength and the wisdom, the guidance and direction to keep the agency open.